Two roads diverged in a wood, but I took the one less traveled by, and that resulted in instant death. And this concludes another chapter of The Collected Works of Walt Whitman by Robert Frost. Perhaps we'll continue that someday. Welcome to another Purblind Gamer stream, a short Purblind Gamer stream, and the last stream of FMV February. Well, it would be, except we're going to do one more game on FMV game on Saturday. What game? Wouldn't you like to know? I hope everybody's week is going well. Mine is... Why do I never get enough sleep and never seem to get enough done? I don't know. I guess I got some stuff done at work. But today was a doozy. And then I was held up on the way. Long story. But happy to be streaming, even if only for a little while. And I don't think this game will take us that long to beat. Even if it is a little bit maddening, apparently. And thank you to everybody who came out to my last couple streams, which I believe were both us playing Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Tale of Orpheo's Curse, which I enjoyed. There were only a couple times I got stuck, and then when I got stuck on at the end last time was just me being dumb, thinking for some reason I had to do things in a certain order. That was a good game, though. We played a wide range of FMV games this FMV February. Is that camera a little low? There. I'm afraid I touch it, it might fall over. But today we're going to be playing Critical Path, which is an early, it's not too early, but an old CD-ROM game. It was released. It was an interactive movie from 94, I believe, somewhere around there, and didn't fare too well, especially in some retrospective reviews. And I think once you get a look at the gameplay and how short the game actually is and how limited the gameplay actually is, you'll see why. Although, when I was checking it out, it's interesting. It does. I wonder if... let's say it reminds me a little bit of Stories Untold. And I think you guys will see why. And I got this copy from the Collection Chamber, which is a really amazing abandonware site. The curator puts effort into making the games easy to download and run straight away. I wonder... It occurred to me, I wonder if this one was packaged with an older version of DOSBox, because when you open it, it runs in full screen instead of borderless full screen, unless you configure it. But I digress. Let's see what this science fiction game is all about. I guess light science fiction, post-apocalyptic. And does it deserve the title of the 9th worst game ever made? We shall see. Media Vision. Hey, Yakman's. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Nekadeus. Isn't he that, like, classical composer or something? I'm gonna give you a shout out, Yakman's. Yakman's is an awesome artist. How's your night going? Oh, I just realized the credits were rolling. Well, that's great to hear. This is running in Windows 3.1 through DOSBox. Yeah. Oh, dinner for yourself and the pets. Nice. Her House Productions. Oh, chemo. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But I hope it's, you know, making a difference and getting better.
Earth has been devastated by a third world war. It began when terrorists obtained biological and nuclear weapons from splintered remnants of the Soviet Army. Today, 90% of the world's population lies dead. Bio-war agents have rendered most of the others insane. Unaffected survivors have begun banding together in isolated sanctuaries around the world. Each day, more people attempt to reach these safe havens. Few make it alive. Today, another group is trying, and you will be one of them.
A lot of the games seem to fancy 3D CGI, which is pretty uncommon at the time.
Not much longer now, Ken.
At our present airspeed, I'm making 4 hours, 20 minute stops.
I'm still a gentleman. I'll let you land first.
I'll be there first.
Yeah, right.
Be more immersive if it were full screen.
Hang on.
What's up, Greer?
Got trouble. Losing hydraulic pressure.
Like you're there, playing
We're
games in
heading for the
94.
island at 340 degrees.
We look at life through a tiny box.
Excellent.
The guy who played the villain was one of the developers. Very good.
I'm going for the roof.
He's all
Ignition units gone. No spoons you packed to spare.
Yeah, right. I saw an airfield back there. I'll land and see if we can find something that'll work.
Roger that.
There were
and
several
thanks.
developers.
We're hit. Starboard engine.
Got it. Port engine's losing power. We're going down. Neighbors. Joe. Jesus.
Cat. Forget about me. Salvage the part and get back to Greer.
No, I'm not leaving you here.
Oh, thanks, yeah, man. I'll lower the audio a
My
bit.
daughters. My family now. Get back to Greer. And the kid.
Don't.
Get the part. And get them out of here, Cat. That's an order.
I believe we play as the kid. I think the actress playing Kat is the only professional actress in the game. And I'll try and lower the volume after we get to the... Oh,
Cat! Night
here
horse!
we are.
Come in, do you read me? Cat! You okay? I can see you on the security camera above you. To your right.
Where's Greer?
Sorry, Cat. The door to the control tower was wired.
Yeah.
Greer is dead. My leg is full of shrapnel.
Oh no. Night Horse is dead too.
What happened? Cat! You copy?
I copy. My chopper's finished, but I salvaged the part for yours. If I can get inside this place...
Watch your step. Apparently this factory is mined and booby trapped. It won't be easy getting up here. I'm inside a control room that's wired into everything, so maybe I can help. And Kat, there's one more thing. The surveillance cameras show the place is crawling with locals, and they don't look friendly.
Thanks for the info.
Oh dear.
I'm at
Okay.
some kind of a tunnel
Resistance.
entrance. Can you open these doors?
Yeah, I see them. Give me a minute to study these controls and directions.
Time's up. I've got one grenade. I'm gonna use it. Turning on video link now.
Powerful grenade. I'm not sure. I was thinking about that though, Yak Man. I really appreciate that.
Damn it! My comm unit took a hit. The audio receiver is shot. Is the transmitter still working? Transmit an alert signal if you can still read me.
So now the game has started.
All right. At least we can still communicate.
And
9 rounds.
now the
9
core
lives.
gameplay begins. And
Great. At least it does know.
I'm going to
If
pause
there's
it.
anything you can do, so
And you're not supposed to pause the game. Because the game wants you to play it in real time so it's more realistic. And you know she has 8 lives left. Every time you pause the game, it kills your protagonist. I'm not even joking. Pause the game, lose a life. Fortunately, you can restart at checkpoints from the main menu. Now, let me see if I can lower the volume very slightly. But yeah, I was thinking that might make a good emote. 'Cause I knew I needed more emotes. Yeah. I'll pause when I want, even if it means death. Because I also realized when I was reading the README file, because I do that, there's a notebook that has the clues you need. And it's right here. Oh god. I hope this doesn't give us that, what's it called? The problem we ran into with Windows 3.1 and DOSBox when we were playing Hellcab, where sometimes the mouse in the game environment doesn't play nice with zoom text in the Windows 10 environment. So General Minh was kind enough to leave his notebook with various clues here in the control room. And I'm going to try and decipher the clues hidden amidst the ravings of a madman. And that's the only way to win the game, is if we use those. So I believe this was how the game was intended to be. Well, except they intended you to, try this repeatedly and then die. So, but I think it'll be easier if I write them all down now. Plus, blood orange begs like all the rest. Oh, thanks. That's really kind of you, Yak Man. And hey, Great White Knoll, yeah. We are living in the future of gaming. It just, it looked slightly different than we anticipated. I like to think we have better CGI graphics now than we did in '94. But, these look pretty good for the time. Cluss blood orange begs like all the rest. I hooked his arms to the cradle and then raised him up like Daedalus. The Daedalus encounter? Oops, wrong game. only to hear him scream and make lies. I pressed switch S and watched him broil in the heat of the furnace. I will dine well tonight. Oh, Battletech the series. I never watched that one, Yakmans. Oh, you had the Daedalus Encounter Great White Knoll. Nice. I actually have a big box copy too, but I've never tried it. Maybe some other FMV February. So, Furnace S. It's an experience. Well, I know that had like bigger name actors in it. At least the actress was big. I don't know about the guy. They made a big deal about it on the box. And the CD-ROM. Probably the manual too. Who knows? So, I call the humans around me blood oranges. There are 50 pathetic. Oh, so pathetic and dull. Today, a large, stupid one boarded the lift. Stow. Now, I would have reveled in my explosive death. Or how I would have reveled in his explosive death. My floozers were poised above 952 when the voices bade to wait. The voices bade me to wait for now. Oh. So the Battletech games had some cool FMV in them. Actually, I guess the Sega Genesis game, which I played, had some really brief, like, full-motion video clips. Now that you're saying that, although I guess I just assumed they were animated rather than CGI. I thought about that game, but not those scenes in a while. So the lift is 952. I'll keep this, just like when we were playing Suburban Mysteries, I'll keep this paper handy with me. Lately, the rats are as big as goats, especially by the water tower. I think they are feeding on the blood oranges. Next time they try to make droppings in the water supply, I will press the number of Satan and blow them apart. So, water tower 666. These are pretty straightforward. Oh, how casual people are about rats and these things. Yeah, check out Food of the Gods. Yeah, General Minh is perfectly sane. The tunnel gate opens to lay bare the rolling light of a dying world, and blam, 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 blam. The blood oranges jump and spit color as I fire the machine gun. To me, they are smiling heads that laugh until they burst, easy as 1, 2, 3. gate and machine gun is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I only saw the first Food of the Gods movie. I never read the story or saw the second one. I could have done all this before stream, but I wanted you guys to share this authentic early 90s gaming experience where pausing kills you. I am restless. The rats sniff explosives a mile away. They won't go near the elevator hatch. I made a joke of Codius. A joke of coding the detonator. This guy needs to work on his handwriting. Like, all evil dictators should have nice, neat handwriting. To be the emergency number popular before the war. But I will probably never get a chance to use it. Oh, thanks, Yak Man. I appreciate it. Yeah, who else is going to stream Critical Path on Twitch? Probably nobody. Let's see. Elevator hatch. So 911, I'm guessing? Nah. Yeah. Hey, you remember the nostalgia critic who used to say, I remember it so you don't have to? Well, sometimes I play it so you don't have to. And other times I play it so you'll get intrigued and play it yourself. Like, Castlevania, The Quest for Shut-Eye. I think everybody could stand to play that. On Escape. Does anybody really need to play that when they could just watch a long play? The human in my peace chamber is boring me. Sometimes I cause the execution chair to spark by entering the temperature at which paper burns. Even then he does not stir, but he is not dead. I'll see to that. That's 451, right? Unless in this dystopian, horrible future they use centigrade. Or Celsius, which I think is some highly caffeinated weight loss beverage. But I could be confused. Yes, General Minh, delightful, such a warm host. Peace chamber / electric chair is 451. Y'all use the cheeky Celsius, yeah. But America still has to be different. And don't come for our miles or our gallons of milk either. They're coming for our gallons of milk. They already took our fifths. But we still call those bottles fifths because my daddy called them fifths. A fifth of what? Immaterial! Actually, real quick, I might as well convert Fahrenheit to Celsius using this little thing I like to call the interwebs. Used to know the formula back in school, didn't use it. A fifth of what? Why, a fifth of alcohol. But yeah, like the quote-unquote fifths are... What are they, 250 milliliters now? I don't know. I just buy them. I don't measure them. Or 233. Now we learn which region of the game we have. I pray for a blood orange to stray near the siren. I will then push button N and watch him soil himself. It is possibly time to take communion. This reality is uneventful. I watch the sky and the cameras for any sign of action. There is nothing. Siren N. Today, when the blood oranges were feeding near the furnace, a human released the chute and dumped hot, molten metal on the lot. I could have pressed J myself, but imagine my glee at his initiative. He is hanging by his wrists in my peace chamber. J. Furnace chute. There's another. What was the other furnace they mentioned? S. Wait. Maybe S. It's like the furnace by the crane. Oh, the layout in the control room. Yeah. He truly was mad if he designed it this way. Yeah, this is it. The level of stupidity is unbearable. Each day I call for assistance on the conveyor belt, and each day the blood oranges scramble to be first on the tread. Then I press button E to send them flying into the pit of conversion. Idiots! So button conveyor belt is E. Oh yeah, 3 faces the other way. And that seems to be the lot. This pen will not retract. Surrounded by imbeciles. Better than being surrounded by bisons. Hey. You think this game was inspired by the 9 Lives of Secret Agent Cat? Or possibly vice versa. Which I believe was an obscure game made by the studio that did the last half of Darkness games. Yeah, 1 M. Bison was more than enough. So, oops. The good thing is, we can jump to any scene in the game with the amount of lives we had at the end of the previous one, so.
All right. At least we can still communicate.
Yeah.
9 rounds. 9 lives.
Gate and a machine gun.
Great. At least it does know. If there's anything you can do, soldier, you better do it now.
You see it easy as 1, 2, 3?
I need some backup here!
And that's how you juice blood oranges. Oh, there's Cat.
Great. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna run like hell.
Yeah, it's an odd thing to call them blood oranges.
What is this place, anyway? Hey! Did you do that? Well, if you didn't, who did?
Oh, I think this story has plenty of pulp in it.
Might as well grab a free ride.
I don't see him.
This place gives me the creeps.
Oh, maybe that's a portrait of him.
Here I go. Express elevator. To hell.
Usually elevators to hell go up or down instead of up.
I'm pinned down. I can't get off the shot. If you have another surprise, now's the time to use it. Get there! Can't you do something?
I may have used the wrong code. Cards.
Might as well grab a free ride.
So maybe this is 911. Or maybe I did it too early.
This place gives me the creeps.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Cat. A reload does wonders for your head.
Here I go. Express elevator. To hell.
Okay, we'll try 911 this time. gonna try waiting till she said something. I mean, the CGI must have looked
I'm
really
pinned
good
down!
at 94.
I can't get off the shot! If you have another surprise, now's the time to use it! Get there! Can't you do something? Might as well grab a free ride.
And I figure if we want to actually start that section anyway, why not do it with all our lives?
This place gives me the creeps.
Owners don't hate us. I feel like they should hate General Minh as much as us, but to be fair, they don't seem inordinately brilliant.
Here I go. Express elevator. To hell.
They are definitely not showing us translation. Dodging falling debris on the elevator like you're Rick in Splatterhouse 2, cat.
I'm pinned down! I can't get off the shot! If you have another surprise, now's the time to use it! Get there! Can't you do something?
Oh, it's a separate light. The second light didn't come on, so maybe it is not.
Might as well grab a free ride.
Yeah, I mean, he said elevator as opposed to lift, and she specifically called this an elevator, so
This place
a little
gives
more
me
take
the
theory.
creeps.
Actual video takes up like a fourth of the screen. Kind of creative, I'll give them that. I don't think the computers would have much luck rendering these
Here I
in full
go. Express elevator. To hell.
Is that a rake? Check out the camera with a rake. Watch it.
I'm pinned down! I can't get off the shot! If you have another surprise, now's the time to use it! Get there! Can't you do something?
Oops. Hey, Dragon of the West, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah. You guys, please go check out Dragon of the West. Oh, so glad you got the game you won, Dragon. Congratulations. Hope you enjoy it. But yeah, Dragon of the West's been playing Cuphead. Doing challenges on it. This elevator rocks. Okay, good one. No, that was perfect. for self-torture?
Might as well grab a free ride.
Maybe you can't input the code too early.
This place gives me the creeps.
Oh, you're gonna play Alien Odyssey then? Yeah, give me like a chain game now. Fun.
Here I
Okay.
go. Express elevator.
Sure thing.
Hell.
Thanks. How many rocks they got there? Use the blood oranges and enjoy themselves.
I'm pinned down. I can't get off the shot. If you have another surprise, now's the time to use it. Get there! Can't you do something?
Oh, no, it doesn't line up, so it is 911 then. Cheery little blood oranges. Annoying oranges.
Might as well grab a free ride.
No such thing as free in this dystopian future, kitty cat.
This place gives me the creeps.
Well, there was actually a popular YouTube series about an oranges.
Here I go.
Yeah, he was kind
Express
of a jerk.
elevator. Hell.
That was oh yeah, I don't check out an orange. It's made some commercial, I think it was for internet. Yes, the
I'm
old
pinned
days of
down.
internet.
I can't get off the shot. If you have another surprise, now's the time to use it. Get there! Can't you do something?
Wait. Am I not supposed to use that button? Let me read through the help section. Video monitor. Control buttons. Right, yes, no, and directions. Oh, and the alert button. Min's notebook, the detonator. The yellow light. Is the yellow light the one in the middle, you guys? Or no, I think it's the one on the left. Let's bring it at the right time. Maybe I'm just setting it off too late. Oh, M is for main.
Might as well grab a free ride. This place gives me the creeps.
Trying it over and over again, watching the same clip over and over again. Sometimes that's what FMV is all about.
Here I go. Express elevator. To hell.
Does that mean if you kept going down, you would reach heaven?
I'm pinned down. I can't get off the shot. If you have another surprise, now's the time to use it. Get down! Can't you do something?
That's the button I push, right? Maybe I should try doing it way earlier.
Might as well grab a free ride.
Yeah, shit. It wasn't that big of a rock.
This place gives me the creeps.
It's fine.
Here I go. Express elevator. To hell. I'm pinned down. I can't get off the shot. If you have another surprise, now's the time to use it. Get down! Can't you do something?
We've lost the feed. And the cat.
Might as well grab a free ride.
Yeah, maybe this time we'll do it as soon as we see the blood oranges.
This place gives me the creeps.
is the yellow light there on the left, right?
I'm pinned down! I can't get off the shot! If you have another surprise, now's the time to use it! Get there! Can't you do something?
What am I doing wrong?
Might as well grab a free ride. This place gives me the creeps.
Is it Jason or Jesus? She might have just said jeez.
Here I go. Express elevator. To hell.
Not another character shouting Jesus. Why, that's you. Try it until later again. Jesus. I figured it wasn't Jesus. But one never knows. Too ginger to be a Jesus.
I'm pinned down! I can't get off the shot! If you have another surprise, now's the time to use it! Get there! Can't you do something?
Wait. Right, enter the correct code. The continuity light turns on. And the large red button is the detonator, right? Well, I mean, they're telling me it may take a little time. Maybe this time I'll try it as soon as we first see them?
Might as well grab a free ride.
I'd hope I would need to resort to the
This place gives me the creeps.
That's how long would the walkthrough for this game be? Like, one page, double-sided? Strategy cards suitable for your mantelpiece.
Here I go. Express elevator. To hell.
Because the second light's not coming on, right?
I'm pinned down! I can't get off the shot! If you have another surprise, now's the time to use it! Get there! Can't you do something?
Okay. I should look at a walkthrough and see what I'm doing wrong. Or see if I can get it from just looking at a walkthrough. Okay. So the correct code is 152. It is the lift. I misread it as 952. That explains it. And I guess this is the button lights up because 911 is a usable code in another place. Okay, glad I looked that up then. One thing I didn't account for. Not being able to read the general's handwriting.
Might as well grab a free ride. This place gives me the creeps.
Oh, is that the conveyor belt?
My head. Oh my God!
It said stop, so maybe I just stopped it wrong. Yeah, conveyor belt is E. And then it said some other message in darker text up there. Wake up, cat.
My head. Oh my God!
Did I misread it, or did it say? Hold on. Oh, that's her hat next to her. Got it.
My head.
he restarted from the other control room.
Thanks.
Jesus! That is one hell of a drop.
Willy Wonka's factory.
Damn it!
We have no control over the fighting. The cat's on her own. How are you, Captain Factor? Where's that hello?
Back off, you son of a bitch!
Well, you see why there's a mature warning on this box. Oh, that fat corner.
I said back.
The blood oranges are in the Oompas. Oh shit, the other one. Wait. Just like General Minh used to do. Cat's like, whatever. Stay away from that molten. You call it conversions?
Holy. Can you see this? Who builds a cross factory 1,000 miles from nowhere?
Welcome to my facility. I'm General Minh. You and
Couldn't
your
get Tim
lovely
Curry,
friend have
could
been
we?
quite amusing so far. I am most anxious to meet her in person, assuming, of course, she survives.
I know. But we are this guy instead of Tim Curry. And he's cool too.
Don't ever let me get that far off the ground again.
Oh, he does. Yeah, General Minh likes his job.
I think I better be moving. Only 5 rounds left. Help me out. This isn't a game. They're gonna kill me.
Furnace shoot, maybe? Oh no, I hit. I hit the wrong one. Wait, furnace. Oh. Oh, well, I guess that is the furnace chute then.
Holy. Can you see this? Who builds a cross factory 1,000 miles from nowhere?
The cross factory, right?
Welcome to my facility. I'm General Minh. You and your lovely friend have been quite amusing so far.
Yeah, that's
I
Jay.
am most anxious to meet her in person, assuming, of course, she survives.
I mean, you can ensure she survives if you like to check in. This is your facility. Take a breath, take a breath.
Don't ever let me get that far off the ground again.
Oh, maybe her helicopter crash gave her PTSD. That's kind of cool. You can hear them before you see them.
I think I better be moving. Only 5 rounds left. Help me out. This isn't a game. They're gonna kill me.
Jeez, where's the blood on the sky? Did say. That looked like the crane by the furnace. So he says, hold on. Oh, King Blood Orange. Does General Minh eat the blood oranges? Wait. God, sometimes his S's and his G's. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a G. Which I did. Okay, right. I think I'd hit that one earlier and it said something about crane stopping. Oh, we gotta go all the way back here. Cool.
Holy. Can you see this?
You know what this game has?
Who built a cross
Checkpoints.
factory a
My
1,000
bloody
miles
weekend
from
could learn a
nowhere?
lot from what they were doing in 1994, couldn't they? But I knew critical path.
Welcome to my facility. I'm General Minh. You and your lovely friend have been quite amusing so far. I am most anxious
Could have used a
to
dialogue
meet her in
polish,
person.
but one can't have
Assuming,
everything.
Of course, she survives.
Don't ever let me get that far
I wonder
off
if
the
we can
ground.
kill them before they charge her, and since she'll conserve her bullets. I don't know. You want General Minh to be your ringtone. People insert him. It certainly turns some heads. People ask, what is that from? Then you can pull out a used copy of Critical Path
I better
for
be
the sale
moving.
to them. Come on, Orange Boys.
Only 5 rounds left. Help me out. This isn't a game. They're gonna kill me.
fact, more like chimpanzees if you don't mind.
Alright! Now get me out of here! Man, I'm not
Pull
looking
yourself
down.
up, Cat.
I'm not looking down.
Yeah, now she's even higher.
Hurry up! This is not my idea of flying, Private. My hands are slipping. I can't hold on much longer. My hands are slipping. Hurry up.
Oh shoot.
I need a place to get down. Okay. Here goes.
Oh.
Very safe location.
What do you want, lady?
My eyes are burning. I can't see a damn thing.
That makes two of us.
Okay, listen. You'll be Cat's eyes.
I'm like a type of marble?
I'm starting forward.
This is where we direct her motions. Zoom in slightly. That looks like a door far ahead.
I feel like I'm stuck in some maniac's nightmare.
Oh, the catwalk was broken there? It's called the
Okay,
catwalk
listen.
because cat walks on
You'll be
it.
Cat's eyes.
Oh, yeah, maybe it should be called a cat crawl.
I'm starting forward. Turning now.
Okay, something like metal grates or mid. Or whatever you call it.
I feel like I'm stuck
The
in
cross
some
action is
maniac's
missing.
nightmare.
So we gotta watch carefully. God, it's hard to see.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, no hand.
Now what?
Don't look to the side when you're walking straight, Cat. You're giving me nerves. Oh, I see it.
Roger. Turning now.
Don't like give me confirmation. Just do it. What's it? Feel your bed. It's probably easier to get
You
out of the heat.
sting.
Oops.
Okay,
My mistake.
listen. You'll be Cat's eyes.
You're fine. Cats always land on their feet. Or at least their hands and knees.
I'm starting forward. Turning now.
Health and safety video. This is what you should not do. Yeah. You know, dystopian factory scare videos. Like what they used to show in Driver's Ed, but worse.
I feel like I'm stuck in some maniac's
never really got drivers any scare videos by the time I was there. More like safety stuff.
Okay, got it. Now what?
Oh, they're looking to the side, so they can show off all that awesome early 90s CGI. They're like, hey, look what we're making with technology.
Roger, turning now.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's amazing, you're so fast. Good, it was it. Look, I have him. Oh,
I copy.
just under out through the room imaginable.
Turning again. Are we
It's
just
good to be
about
able to
there?
laugh at ourselves.
Hurry up. Can't take much more of this.
You're the one who's moving, don't tell me.
Roger that.
Wait, I saw a door. Yeah, I saw a door. Somebody's not the biggest fan of heights. I don't think I would enjoy this.
Okay, if you say so. But it feels like I just came from there. I can hardly hold my head up any longer.
Is that noise an elephant seal? Cheese whiz fumes, never even once.
Oh, Jesus. I gotta wash out my eyes. Is there any place close?
Maybe? Oh, that's unlocked.
I'm gonna try this door.
Wrong door.
Oh, Jesus.
It's another
I gotta wash
door
out my
there.
eyes. Is there any place close? Okay, going right.
That's a wall.
Come on.
That's a door.
Where's the knob?
Oh, room.
A sink.
Rooms look the same in the
Thank God.
future. I think she has a wedding ring. I just noticed that. Or some kind of ring.
What's the use? It's just
The game gives
a
us
game.
setups.
A sick game with some maniac pulling the strings. Maybe Greer and Nighthorse were the lucky ones. Maybe we should just hang it up here. What do you say, amigo? Are you still with me?
Copy that, cat? I was
Okay.
the sick maniac pulling the strings in this game.
We're gonna make it. They didn't die for nothing.
Oh, is that the missing
Enough
helicopter
R&R.
piece?
I'm moving out. Stick with me, buddy. I'd hate to be in this without you.
Are we gonna get gunned down? Wait till...
Can you believe this?
Oh, the game
This sick
releases.
son of a bitch
I
was using
told
these
Cat.
crosses to smuggle drugs.
Oh. Oh, those are... Wow. It's a drug smuggling operation all
Doors look
along.
blocked. What now?
Even in the dim future.
Can you
she
believe
hide
this?
in the
This sick
drugs
son
and
of a bitch
crosses?
was using these crosses to smuggle drugs.
He's very careless with his drugs. Well, the blood oranges aren't exactly, yeah, neat and careful.
Doors
Most
look
dexterous
blocked.
of packers.
What now?
Yeah, I mean, just because 90% of the population is dead in this future doesn't mean you can go soft on drug smuggling. Yeah.
Can you believe
Would we
this?
even be human if
This
we
sick
didn't
son of
have
a
our,
bitch was using these
our
crosses
laws
to
and
smuggle
ethics? I mean,
drugs.
are the blood oranges even human? They're packing drugs into crosses. Downright unholy.
Doors look blocked. What now?
Tough on drugs. By that I mean run from drug smugglers who try to kill you. There's something about... Peace chamber electric conveyor. Yeah, that would be quite a task force. So we used most of these.
Can you believe this? This sick son of a bitch was using these crosses to smuggle drugs.
Yeah, running and hiding. Crawling through the
Doors
drugs
look
to
blocked.
dirty them so nobody
What
will
now?
buy them. Forgot about the alert button. Press that sooner.
Can you believe this? This sick son of a bitch was using these crosses to smuggle drugs. Doors look blocked. What now?
In one of the Delta Force games, the big bad guy was smuggling drugs inside dead babies? Yeah, how do you pitch that to the development team? Like, well, we need to top what we did in Delta Force Task Force Dagger. Well, when we come out with Delta Force Extreme, you know how there's a drug lord in the original Delta Force, and this is a remake of it? Oh, it's a Delta Force movie. I thought you meant the series of games. Sorry. I mean,
Can you believe this? This sick son of a bitch was using these crosses to smuggle drugs. Doors look blocked. What now?
we need someone more evil. Wow, the last guy was pretty evil. It's getting late. I better check a walkthrough. Yeah, they're like... The one fell for pitches. He smuggles drugs inside dead babies. And the other's like, you need help, Jeff. Okay. I was supposed to make her go right. I guess I was just doing it at the wrong time.
Can you believe this? This sick son of a bitch was using these crosses to smuggle drugs.
At least the mouse is behaving.
Doors look
There's
blocked.
nothing to hide
What
on the
now?
other side. God, you're killing me. Alright, I was supposed to tell her to go right when she's still hiding behind the cross. But it seems like she'd be running into the open, wouldn't she?
Can you
I mean,
believe
she'd be
this?
dark, take cover
This sick son of a
behind
bitch
those
was
crates.
using these crosses to smuggle drugs. Doors look blocked. What now?
Is she looking for that?
Looks like I'm going up again.
There's a clear cat for fear of heights.
Damn it. Here they come again.
Well, they're not good shots. Goodness. Is that a cat? Oh, no, that's a black wench. Isn't it?
I hate to bark here, but can you save my butt again?
Water tower. Look, the scene names tell you what to use there. Call it a nuke. It's the only way to be sure, as Ripley told us.
Looks like I'm going up again.
Crash a ship it there. Crash a ship it there. Simple.
Damn it.
Oh, well, that would be spoilers.
Here they
if I
come
told you who
again.
said that. So the water tower is the number of Satan. save, I guess it makes sense. Tower. Yeah, that's her.
I hate to go out here, but can you save my butt again?
Boom. Oh, right. The goat-sized rats. Forgot about that. I'm amazed she lived.
I could really use a shower right now. Hey, can you make these things turn on?
Don't think.
Sorry. No time for a shower scene anyway.
Shower scene, you say?
Looks like a cell block.
I should have pushed yes.
Was this the labor force?
Arguably, Cat just broke the fourth wall. Would it be difficult for them to find all these sets that they're creating in CGI to film on? Not like the bunker, which is just one setting. Ah, headed to bed, dragon. Oh, it's static. Must be when it's loading.
Please, I beg you.
What are you doing here?
The General Minh, and the others. They're insane. They've locked me up and left me here to die.
Yeah?
Please! Release
This must be
me!
the King Blood Orange.
I can get you out of here.
You're lucky they didn't kill you already.
Yeah, hope you get some
Wait a
rest,
minute.
dragon. That
Can you walk?
likeness of
Yes.
General Minh behind him.
Just give me a moment. It's been so long.
A torture chamber. This Min guy is really sick.
Torture chamber. How medieval of him. What happened? Did he
I wish we had time to get better acquainted.
You son of a blood orange.
But the others will be here soon and I must leave. Of course, I will have to kill you. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful
Why?
gun.
Why do you have to kill me? You think he's sick now? You should see his internet history. It's all Pepper Pig. I mean, to be fair, a bit of cayenne can really bring out the flavor in a nice pork shoulder. I think we can all agree. Not that that's in my internet history. I read Joy of Cooking once when I was a lad. Yeah. Sick things you find in Joy of Cooking. You wouldn't believe what they do with whelks in England. Well, if you read Mary Poppins, you'd have an idea. And the less said about that, the better.
Please, I beg you.
What are you doing here?
The General Minh, and the others. They're insane. They've locked me up and left me here to die.
Yeah?
Please! Release me! I can get you out of here.
You're lucky they didn't kill you already. Wait a minute.
Cat? Look at that wristwatch, ready.
Can you walk?
Yes. Just give me a moment. It's been so long.
Say torture
A
chamber.
torture chamber. This Min guy is really sick.
Use that. Use that. We use almost everything. We must be almost at the end of the game. Where's the peace chamber?
I wish we had time to get better acquainted.
That's the electric chair.
But the others will be here soon and I must leave. Of course, I will have to kill you. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful gun.
Go for a big fireball and drop it down.
Shocking. You really ought to quit smoking.
Double
One round
one-liner.
left.
Okay, that was a pretty cool fatality, I gotta say. Good Mortal Kombat reference on it.
Hey, an elevator.
Not that
This should take me to the roof. Come on. Come on. Come on. What the hell? The floor is moving.
That's how elevators work, Cat. The thing you stand on moves.
Can't make it stop. It's gonna crush me. Way to go, pal.
That was the elevator hatch. It's like an Alien vs. Predator bonus level.
I can see daylight through here. We're
Easy
almost
open
home.
elevators. General Minh.
Welcome, my little gato. I'm General Minh. You've done very well, but now the game is over. First, your friend must die, but you, I'll keep you alive for my most personal pleasures.
You creepy bastard. Oh. He shot into the control room and killed us. For once it wasn't Cat who died. And we, however, do not have 9 lives.
Way to go, pal.
So, I think this is the showdown. The only thing we haven't used is the siren.
I can see daylight through here. We're almost home.
Welcome, my little gato. I'm General Minh. You've done very well, but now the game is over. First,
Oh
your
yeah,
friend must die,
and that looks like a
but you,
siren
I'll
speakers
keep
there.
you alive for my most personal pleasures.
Okay, soldier, you've got a plane to catch.
We both do. Lieutenant Cat.
Welcome aboard!
This one's for Joe Nighthorse, sucker. This cat has 10 lives.
That's not what I learned from Bonnie and Clyde on the ZX Spectrum. And Just hopefully not copyrighted.
You've done very well, but now the game is over.
We're treating it really like a movie. Second AC, I believe, is the technical term in the industry these days. Yeah, wow, that was a trip. No animals were hurt during the filming of Critical Path. Only humans. Huh. Okay. And that was Critical Path. One of the more forgettable FMV games. Again. Well, now that we know what we're doing, we could probably blow through it in about 20 minutes flat. Limited replayability. But, yeah. I mean, even if I hadn't ended up looking at the walkthrough those 2 times, I feel like I would have figured out those things eventually, and then just by trying every option and then still beating it within a day. Most of those buttons didn't do anything. Set dressing, you know, PD. Let's check out the gallery. Oh. Oh, I guess those are... Yeah, it's hard to get a good look at the blood oranges when you're playing, so I guess I appreciate that they have stills. Oh. Is that? Is that CGI or is that a real place? Oh my. I didn't notice that graffiti on the wall of this room, shower room, the first time we were here, but it's quite striking. Yeah. Kat's facial expression when she's like, "You want me to come back here tomorrow? I was only hired for 1 day of filming. You're gonna have to speak to my agent about this." Joke's on you, Kat. Actors didn't have agents for video games in '93. Nah, they probably did. And the choppers. Yeah, risque pinups. Oh, the death scene. And that's everything. You know what the demo is? The following preview is being approved for all audiences, I assume. I don't know if the game was approved for all audiences. You don't want our kids saying son of a bitch. New kind of interaction. Real
Not my
action.
idea of flying, Private.
There's a game hints.
It's
Real
just
actors.
a game. A sick game. With some maniac pulling the strings.
Welcome to
General
my
Minh
facility.
is Cat's agent.
I'm General Minh.
Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful gun.
Are you still with me?
Showing all
Critical
the best
path,
scenes from the
the
game.
CD-ROM that puts you in the action. Earth has been devastated by a bio-war. You're trapped on the island stronghold of General Minh. You have one hope for escape, a waiting helicopter on the roof. From your control center, you must guide your chopper pilot Cat through a dangerous prison factory full of psychotic thugs, traps, and explosive surprises. But you won't make it to the end. Unless you direct Cat to safety on the critical path.
Oh, that's cool. It's really like a film trailer. Which makes sense. It was an interactive film. Wonder where they played that. Critical path. We made this, even when we received a cease and desist. Yeah, I wonder if they played this in movie theaters. Or more likely it was just a TV commercial, and I don't know. Maybe they played it on tapes in, Babbage's or software stores. I don't know. But I think that's really enough critical path for one day. Probably about enough FMV to last us for a whole year. Did you pick that game just because the protagonist was hot? Shut the fuck up, Airplane Lion. I picked that game for historical value. And because, frankly, I try to lure viewers in by playing games that other people don't. See also, that time I played Chubgam 3D Director's Cut. I've been curious about that one for a while. So I'm glad I finally tried it. Like with a lot of these games, it's like, they're not that completely horrible. Yeah. I know Airplane Lion could get mouthy on camera too. But like, imagine like if you bought, even if this was a budget CD-ROM game, like, what would it mean, $25 in 1993 when it first came out? I don't know. Can't think it would have been 20 when it came out. Yeah, but 25 up to 40, and then you beat it in one day, which. But like if this, because I compared this earlier to Stories Untold, which had its frustrating moments, but I overall enjoyed. Like if this were released on Steam now for $1 and I bought it, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's kind of quaint. It's worth a playthrough. I wouldn't recommend it to everybody, but it's not awful. But yeah, and then PC Gamer saying it was one of the worst games, or the 9th worst game of all time. I don't know what year they said that in, but yeah, if you bought this as a CD-ROM, you'd want more, and you'd probably replay it a few times for the novelty of it, and maybe try and do it deathless. But yeah. It also feel like the developers are approaching this kind of like, it's not that much. Oh god, LJN, yeah. LJN games, I know, most of them were not good. But like, if they're probably thinking of it, 93, it was like, they knew NES games and Sega Genesis games, and there's some longer computer games, but they're thinking, a lot of those console games, you buy them and then you practice them over and over, and then you can play through them in an hour, or sometimes less, or sometimes 2 hours. But it's the same kind of thing. And they're not going to tell you what to, And those games don't tell you what to do. You figure it out with repeated playthroughs. Trial and error. Just not quite so egregious as this. Yeah, when you think about it, this coming out the same year as Doom, I mean, obviously it looked more impressive, and it was, it's cool to be able to, I'm playing through an interactive movie with real actors, but gameplay-wise, I mean, you get more value out of the shareware version of Doom than you do out of this. So, yeah. Worth a try, especially for people who are, interested in historical games. Not worth paying a bunch of money for. I mean, it kind of makes me think a little bit of what David Wolf, Secret Agent, did a few years earlier, except that was obviously a lot more low tech. Maybe less interactive, because the interaction was just a few mini games. I do appreciate that they gave you all those checkpoints, so basically, anybody could finish it. With practice, I could have definitely made it through with just 9 lives, but I didn't want to do that on stream. I wanted us to get through it and, complete it in a timely fashion before midnight. Oh shit, 2 minutes to midnight. Yeah. Agreed. It's not a bad plot. It's, pretty standard fare, and hasn't aged well, especially the CGI, and yeah. But there's some things, it would have been cool if they'd had, I mean, I thought the actress who played Kat did a good job. If they'd had a professional actor, I mean, the only other character who was there for any sustained period was General Minh, and he only popped up a couple times. And he was having fun hamming that role up to the max. Like, how ridiculous of a villain can I be? I mean, I feel like I would have hammed it up more and maybe gave him more dialogue if I were making it. Oh, there's an Iron Maiden song, 2 minutes to midnight. I think there's also an Iron Maiden song called Let's, file pointless lawsuits to get the names of video games changed because we're massive dicks who have no point in existing anymore. At least I think that's what it was called. I'd have to check the title on discogs.com, but I digress. And it's, yeah, he definitely did. I mean, I'll bet the actress who played Kat was having fun too. And I wonder how long the shoots were for this. Maybe just a few days. God, it would be so much fun to be part of one of these things. But yeah, thinking about the CGI, it's like, oh, that's who it was, Bruce Dickinson. Like the video, is kind of grainy and lower resolution than we'd have now, but it's, it's still live actors. It makes me think of Fate by Numbers, which we played for my, 200th stream special or something. The, even in that, which was made, it was basically made with, and, comparing Fate by Numbers to this, it's amazing how good it was, and not just because the technology has improved, it was a good game. But in that, the CGI was, clunky, and again was definitely showing its age, but I mean, also that was on a smaller budget, so. But yeah, so these games, it seems like, potentially the more they really film, the better it's going to age. But I don't know. If we'd had time, I was thinking of playing this Sega CD game called Midnight Raiders to show you another really bad FMV game, but it's late. We'll have to wrap that up, and we'll save that for next year, because we don't want to run out of all the bad FMV games and only be left with good ones for future FMV Februaries. I say this is something I'm going to do every February for the rest of my life. Who knows? The turnaround. Oh, of Critical Path? I don't know. I remember reading online that the budget was like $1 million or something. To make the full game probably took a good while, but I don't know. Copyright 93? Like, when did they start having CD-ROM games in any significant amount? It's not that long before that, I think. Yeah, like I was around at the time. I mean, I was alive, but I wasn't exactly being like, I say, Mother, let's go down to Babbage's. I noticed the proliferation of CD-ROMs slowly displacing the floppy disks. No, I was more like, are we going to get a computer? It's like a typewriter with a television attached. Hey, number munchers. Yeah, interesting to learn about the history of these games. Oh, but yeah, I agree. Like, the Ion Maiden thing was stupid, and so now the band is inextricably linked with that debacle in my mind. Though since I love rail shooters, one of these days I will stream Ed Hunter, which I had a copy, but I gave it to a good friend of mine in college. I'll have to get another copy. Well, I guess I should wrap up for the night, since it is late and, work and so much more than work. Ugh. Oh, Ed Hunter. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think, rail shooters are always fun to watch, at least, even the not-so-good ones. Even if you die a lot and have to repeat some of the same areas. That's what we saw him, Well, this isn't a rail shooter, but I had to do a bit of dying and repeating in this one, because apparently I can't tell the difference between a 9 and a 1. Or a G and an S, for that matter. In my defense, evil dictators of the future do not have very neat handwriting. And they really should. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what that thing popped up was. But no, some kind of alert. But as for what's coming up on stream, yeah, I will. Thank you, Yakman. I appreciate that. So a quick overview of what's coming up. Actually, I need to decide on, but I know on Saturday we're going to have one last short horror Saturday for FMV February. Yeah, an alert saying, warning, sleep is needed. And I missed last time, but it's more of a mystery game than a horror game. But I wanted to play one thing that was a DVD exclusive that you won't see streamed other places on Twitch and wouldn't be able to get on Steam or GOG or even abandonware sites. I found this interactive murder mystery movie called A Stab in the Dark and snagged a copy, and we'll be playing through that on Saturday, seeing what that's like. Then Sunday, I don't know, shoot. I gotta start a new game, but I am gonna return to my playthrough of the Doom series. So at some point, maybe next Wednesday, I'll play through the rest of those like lost missions or whatever they're called from Doom 64, and then maybe we'll move on to the expansion pack for Doom 3, which I've never tried before. But I've got a little score to settle with one of the bad guys from Doom 3 who was sort of flying away at the end of that game. And I'll start some other adventure, probably. Maybe another Nancy Drew or a Carol Reed or a text adventure or a horror adventure. And then I'll move into some longer game after that. Yeah, I gotta figure shit out, don't I? one thing I gotta figure out is, who are we rating tonight? And, well, that is somewhat influenced by who is online tonight. Yeah. Oh, the novelized Doom 3. Yeah, I never read any of those. I love it when they do that. Let's see. Did we read? I feel like we rated her not that long ago. Just vibes evil. Oh, let's see if... Oh, that 3 prequel novels. That's really cool. I probably would enjoy reading those. I have a modest collection of novels adapted from video games. Yeah, some of them it's you got natural choices. Like I know there's a Gabriel Knight and I believe a 7th Guest. Even back to Planetfall, I think is the oldest one I have, which was a Infocom text adventure. As for who we're gonna raid, so many great people on. I think we should raid Ghoul Babe. Oh, we could raid Blindsided. What are they playing? Shadows over Silesia. I don't know that one. Yeah, the PDAs in Doom 3 were great because that's where most of the storytelling took place. And interesting world. But our friend Ghoul Babe is playing Not for Broadcast, and I kind of like the idea of, going from one, this game where you're watching footage and trying to censor it, from this game where we're watching footage and trying to guide it. I'm noticing a theme here. I believe what that's natural nod for broadcast is about. Oh, shoot. Huh. This alert says OBS has crashed, but OBS is still running. I'm going to raid us out of it now. Who knows? Computers are mad. Yeah, theme is trust no one. Well, except us. Cat can trust us. Aha. Hey. Well, thank you again for everybody who delved into this obscure corner of video gaming history with me. And by that I mean the entirety of Full Motion Video February. Well, but Critical Path especially. Oh yeah, thank you, Yakmans. And seriously, you guys, check out the Collection Chamber. It really is an amazing abandonware site that's made so many more games, easily obtainable and accessible to people. And you guys can find me on Twitter and MySpace, where I post stream announcements and occasionally polls and random things. And you can find VODs of my past streams up on YouTube. And I know I should start another community challenge soon. Yeah, great place to spelunk through the collections of old games. But everybody have a good night. Say hi to Ghoul Babe. Beware the Blood Oranges. Blood Oranges, Pumpkin Wings Event Revenge. And I'll see you on Saturday for a little more FMV mystery.